Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Theater Threads. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to talk about the new film on Netflix, Back in Action. It does star the beautiful Jamie Foxx, welcome back, and Cameron Diaz, who has taken about a 10-year hiatus from acting. So I didn't care for the movie. I thought it was boring. It was one of those movies that you go into with your mind off. The actions were decent, to say the least. There were a lot of familiar faces in it, but I didn't laugh. In fact, I cringed at a lot of parts, but let's go into it. So the film has two writers, one of which is also the director. That is Seth Gordon. He is responsible for writing movies like Pixels and The Lost City. The other writer is Brendan O'Brien. He is responsible for movies Neighbors 1 and 2, as well as Mike and Dave Need a Wedding Date. So you can kind of see he definitely has a relationship with Zac Efron, but it's good to go into films knowing who the writers are, especially a comedy or drama, well, any genre, because it helps you to understand what you may be getting when you go into it. So knowing what I know about the writers, I was hoping that Jamie Foxx, being the comedian that he is, charismatic and all these things, I thought they would allow him and his acting to give something to this film. Yeah, he didn't. I don't know if anything was ad-libbed. Matter of fact, there were a couple of things I felt were ad-libbed because it had a lot of seasoning to the words, but a majority of it lacked a lot of seasoning. So for those of you who don't know what film this is or what it's about, I'll give you a quick rundown. Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz are both spies pretending to be married. However, they do start a physical relationship and grow a love for each other. So on their last mission, it turns out that Cameron is pregnant. And when they are double crossed, it seems as if they are dead to the world. So they go with that. And instead of checking back in with their carriers, they just go off grid and start a new life. They end up doing something in the club and it goes on social media. And that's how their carrier finds out. Now, on their last mission, there was something that they were supposed to retrieve. And that's why everyone now goes after them, because the item was never found. And it's because, spoiler alert, they had it. So we see how they go from assassin to family people back to assassins while trying to hide it from their kids, to now the kids have no choice but to now know that they're who their parents used to be, because now they're in the crossfire. I thought it was a little wordy. Like this clip, for example.
What about Chuck?
About Chuck, he's our friend. This is our family. He'll understand.
We just leave behind everything we've worked for, our careers, our lives, everything we've ever known?
That's correct, because everything just changed.
You know that if I didn't have superior inner thigh strength, you would be dead, right?
Your inner thigh saved my life.
Saying too much can sometimes belittle the scene, or it just causes you to feel like, all right, let's move on already. And that's how I felt. I felt like the film didn't know how to be funny. And in fact, it couldn't find a balance between showcasing how being a parent is scarier and more intimidating than being an actual spy. Some characters' attempt at being funny comes across as annoying. I will say that the film does have a nice message in regards to the relationship between mothers and daughters. There's a lot of ups and downs. It's a lot of not understanding one another. I think that was written somewhat well. Overall, if you watch it, you guys let me know what you thought. Once again, I didn't care for it. It was a one and done for me. And I mainly watched it because it was Jamie Foxx. So until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.